What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Market Watch Wednesday. We're going to be covering some news stories. We didn't have much this week, and we're going to be going over Stellar Crown prices because Stellar Crown has almost been out for a week. And we're also going to be going over 151 because that set has been out for a year, and that set is still going up in price. So we're going to be taking a look at that and covering some news stories. Let's get into it. Real quick, guys, thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video where we will announce the winner of the Shrouded Fable ETB. Speaking of giveaways, we're also going to be giving away this Stellar Crown ETB once we hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. To enter, all you have to do is leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. This week we barely had any news. We're going to be talking about some of it here. Our first story here, we have a brand new promo card coming to 7-Eleven. It is a Lapras promo card with a stamped 7-Eleven on it. It has been announced to be released in Singapore, Malaysia, and the Philippines. Not yet sure if it is coming to the US, but I'll keep you guys updated if it does get announced. This is the first ever English 7-Eleven promo, and on the secondary market, it's going for a lot of money right now, like over $200, I think, which is ridiculous. But it's very similar to the Archaludon, Raging Bolt, all the stamp promos that usually come out with a main set. Yeah, it's very similar to that, where you get a reprinted card from the set and the stamp of that company. Moving on, we have brand new packaging for the ETBs. They're going to be, I think, maybe moving forward, I'm not sure. They're going to be packing the promo cards with the deck dividers, so that way it gives it a little more sturdiness. It doesn't get damaged in the packaging, and it'll be better for grading those cards if you are into that. Usually they would be shrink wrapped into a little, I have it right here. I have an example right here. Like in Shrouded Fable, they would just be shrink wrapped into a, just by itself. Now they are being put with dividers, as you can see here with Stellar Crown. It might be the same moving forward. I'm not sure, but I'm sure if they've done it for this, they're going to be doing it continuing forward again. There are a few cons with this. If you want to keep it sealed, it's going to be difficult because it now has dividers in it. And if you want to keep it sealed and put it in a binder, you're going to have to keep the deck dividers in with the card. Unless you decide to open it. I just open all mine. I don't really care if it's sealed. It's just going in my binder and staying there. But if you want to keep it sealed, it's going to be harder to store it with all these dividers now. And another thing with the Pokemon Center one, they now pack the stamped one and the regular one together with the dividers. They're no longer separate, and that's going to be causing problems for people because if they want to sell the regular one, they're going to have to open the pack and get the second card out to actually sell it instead of keeping it sealed. So that's causing a big problem for people, I would think, because who wants to keep two promos in one pack? I want to have mine separate so that way I can sell one off and just keep the other one. But you know what? I don't know what the Pokemon company is thinking with this, but I think it's a bad idea. Paradise Drona released last week on Friday. It comes with 30 secret rares, 12 illustration rares, 6 full arts, full art Pokemon, 4 full art trainers, 3 special illustration rare Pokemon, 2 special illustration rare trainers, and 3 gold cards. Here are all the cards that released with that set. We have the Execute, the Shiinotic, the Sunnyform Cast Form, Bruxish, Cetitan, Latios, Vibrava, Clobopus, Skarmory, Flapple, Appleton, and Braviary are the 12 illustration rares. For the full arts, we have Blastoise EX, Latios EX, Stellar Flygon EX, Archaludon EX, Stellar Alolan Executor EX, Stellar Cyclizar EX. That is our 6 full arts. For the 4 trainers, we have Drayton, Surfer, Durazna, and Lysia. For the special illustration rares, we have Latias, Archaludon, and Alolan Executor. For the trainers, we have Drayton and Lysia. I don't know why it says arm and leg here. That's weird. And for the gold cards, we have Alolan Executor, Counter Gain, and Jet Energy. And we do have one set of connecting cards in this set. It is the Latios and the Latios EX illustration rares, special illustration rares. These are the only connecting arts in this set. This week was also the release of the brand new set Stellar Crown. Here are the illustration rares that came with this set in English. We have Bulbasaur, Ledian, Lileep, Turtonator, Raboot, Squirtle, Crabominable, Joltik, Zeraora, Milcery, Meditite, Gulpin, Archaludon. For the full arts, we have Hydrapple, Cinderace, Lapras, Galvantula, Doxbun, Medicham, Orthworm. For the trainers, we have Briar, Crispin, Kofu, and Lacy. For the special illustration rares, we only have 4 of them this time. We have Hydrapple, Galvantula, Doxbun, and Terapagos. As for trainers, we only have 2, Briar and Lacy. And for the gold cards, we have Terapagos, Area 0 Underpats, and Bravery Charm. A lot of awesome looking cards in this set. I'm most excited for this Lacy here. That has to be my all-time chase card for this set. Looks really good. And for my Pokemon, I have to say I like the Hydrapple the most. It's the most unique. It's the one that stands out to me the most for that ancient-looking artwork, like hieroglyphics, it looks like. But yeah, all these cards look amazing. Full art trainers look really good. I love the background that they use for most of these cards. They look really amazing. All these full arts look great with the rainbow border. I'm loving the rainbow border. It actually looks really better in person. For the illustration rares, they all look really amazing. Gulpin, especially, I think I like the most, even though it's not going to be the top card. The top card is going to be Bulbasaur and Squirtle, of course. But I like Gulpin. I think it really suits him well, where he's like eating a whole cake. That like suits his personality well. Moving on to our last story about the World's Pikachu promo. Starting this week, players who participate in gym stores in Singapore, Malaysia, and the Philippines will receive the World's Pikachu promo, but without the World's stamp. This is another English exclusive print releasing in Southeast Asia. We don't know if this is going to be coming to the United States. We are not sure yet. It's just like the Lapras with the 7-Eleven stamp. Unsure if this is going to be coming to the US. If it does, I will keep you guys updated on Instagram. Make sure you guys follow my Instagram down below to keep up with weekly news and stuff I post over there. Moving on over to TCG Player, we're going to be taking a look at Stellar Crown and Ollie cards prices. It is coming up to almost close to 1 week since the release of Stellar Crown, and cards are slowly taking a dive in price. Our top 5 cards so far for this set are Terapagos, Lacy, Squirtle, Hydrapple, and Bulbasaur. Terapagos was to be expected to be the top card, considering it is the mascot of the set, and it is a very beautiful card with that rainbow border. Right now, the Terapagos EX is going for around $118. Back when pre-releases happened, it started out as a $150 card. It then took a dive slowly to $130, now down to $118. Looking at sales, we have sales of $120, $107, $110, $114, $118, $118, $115, $118, $118. So I'd say it's around $115, $118 card right now. I'm sure it'll still continue to go down, but it looks like it is leveling off a little. But I'm sure it will take a little bit more of a dive. Not too much, though. Next up, we have this Lacy Special Illustration Rare. It is going for around $50 right now. It is a $50 difference from the top card, the Terapagos Special Illustration Rare. The Terapagos going for over $100 and the Lacy going for $50. This card did start off as a $130 card back when pre-releases started, and then it slowly but surely took a dive all the way down to $50. Sales right now, we have one for $50, another for $50, $50, $48, $50, $50, $50, $50. So right now it is still a $50 card. I'm sure it will continue to maybe drop a little, not too much. I could see it leveling off right now, but we'll see how it is in a couple of weeks. Next up, we have the Squirtle Illustration Rare. This one is going for $40 right now. This one started off at $52, and it slowly took its way down to $40. This is a really good card. I'm surprised it's going for this much. I believe the Eevee from Twilight Masquerade, this is what it started out as. Or no, this is what it currently is, I believe. The Eevee from Twilight Masquerade is sitting in around $40 right now, which is pretty good. But this set has been out for a week, and this card is going for just about the same. Sales right now, we have 40, 43, 35, 40, 41, 45, 42, 40, 39, 39, 39, 40. So you could say this card is around $39 to $40. Next up, we have the Hydrapple EX. This card is going for $36.42 right now. This card started off as a $67 card back when pre-releases started. Then it worked its way down all the way down to 37. Current sales we have 35, 35, 33, 35, 33, 37, 35, 35, 34, 35. So it's again around a $35 to $37 card. I'm sure it will continue to fall. Not too much, but it will probably drop down a little bit. Next up, we have the Bulbasaur illustration rare. This card is going for $31.07 right now. Started off as a $55 card. Then it worked its way down to a $30 card. Sales right now, we have 31, 30, 30, 31, 30, 36, 31, 28, 30, 31. So you could say it's around $28 to $31 card. And then for all the other cards, for the top cards, we have the Galvantula going for $30.49, Briar going for $28.42, Doxbun $24.68, Golden Terapagos Full Art $22.35, Area Zero Underpats $20.75, regular Terapagos EX going for $13.13 right now. So if you have any extra Terapagos EXs, sell them right now before they drop in price, because I guarantee you they are going to drop in price. This card started off as a $25 card and is now sitting at $13. If you have extras of this and you aren't looking to make a deck or play this in the TCG, sell them immediately before they drop in price, because I guarantee you they will drop in price in the next week or two. And in our last gold card, we have Bravery Charm, which is going for $10.82. So surprisingly, we have all 3 gold cards in the top 10 right now. I don't think I've ever seen that happen with a set where all 3 gold cards are in the top 10 cards for the set. So moving on to 151, it is coming up to 1 year since the release of 151. And I cannot believe it has been a year since this set released. This set is one of the best for the Scarlet and Violet era. It has some of the best special illustration rares and illustration rares. You have the Charizard and the Blastoise and the Venusaur, of course. I mean, just Pokemon from the original 151, and they look really good. So looking at some of the products here, we have quite a few. Taking a look at the 151 Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box. This has slowly been going up in price. 1 month ago, it was around $130. It is now up to $150. So it is just going to continue to keep rising in price. And I would be surprised if Pokemon Center Online released more stock of this. I mean, I highly doubt it, but if they did, would you think this would drop in price? Maybe, maybe not. You never know. But it's very shocking that this is all the way up to $150. And just last year, it was on sale on the Pokemon Center for $60. 1 year ago. If you still have yours sealed, you can double, almost triple your money right now for it going to $150. But it is going to continue up, rising in price. Next up, we have the Ultra Premium Collection. 1 month ago, this card was going for around $135. That is basically the same for what it is now. It is $20 over retail price. I think it's just going to keep going up and down. It was at $142 just a couple of days ago. It is now slowly gone down to $135. Some sales we have 133, 135, 133, 133, 133. So it is around a $133 to $135 card. Now, as for the regular ETB, this one has slowly started to rise. It did take a little sink and then came back up to $76 right now. I have seen some of these at Walmart. If you do see these, I would highly recommend picking these up, because these are just like the Pokemon Center ones. I think these ones are just going to keep going up in price. Not as much as the Pokemon Center one, but they will, I think, eventually get up to that $100 mark. So if you do see these in your Walmart, pick them up, keep them sealed, and if you wait a year or two, I'm sure you can like double or maybe even triple your money in a year or two. Sales as of right now, we have 77, 70, 60, 70, 75, 74, 80, 80, 80, 78, 74, 79. So around $75 to $80 product. Next up, we have the 151 Booster Bundle. Just a month ago, this product was sitting around $50. Recent stock has come on to, I believe, Walmart or Amazon. I don't remember. It was one of the 2 websites. And that is probably what caused the decline in price here to go down to $40. I would recommend picking these up right now before they jump back up in price. Because if you take a look at 3 months ago, it was sitting around 40, and they just slowly kept going up and up and up until they went to $50 just a month ago. So now that they're down, highly recommend you either pick up a sealed case of it or just pick up like a few here and there and keep them sealed and then sell them off later on if you want to do that, or just keep them sealed in your collection. Totally up to you. Now moving on to the 151 cards. The top card right now, of course, being the Charizard EX. Really beautiful card. I love this card. Sitting around 123. Just a month ago, it was around 120, 118. Took a huge spike up to 130, and now it is down to around 124. It's 151, so all these cards are going to go up in price. What am I saying? I keep saying that, but it's like all these cards are going to just keep rising. Sales right now, we have 126, 130, 120, 123, 95, that is for a Japanese one. 150, wow, big jump. 120, 121, 120, 121. So it is, again, 120 to 125, I would say, is the price of a Charizard EX from 151. Next up, we have the Blastoise EX from 151, sitting at 55.46 right now. This card did go down a little, came back up, slowly been going up. It is now sitting at 55. Sales right now, we have 69, 69, 48, 53, 69, 40, 41, 69, 69. So it looks like prices are all over the place right now for this card. So maybe it'll go up to 60, 65, but sales are all over the place for this card right now. So who knows what the prices will be 1 week from now, but I'm sure it'll go up to $65. Now moving on to our least popular starter of the three, unfortunately, the Venusaur. Sitting at around 46. 1 month ago, it was around a $43 card. Took a dive a little, went down to 40. Now it is back up to 45, 46. Sales, we've had 40, 59, 44, 44, 40, 40, 55, 42, 39, 44. So again, sales are all over the place for this card. I would say an average of around $45 to $48 card right now. And for the remaining cards, Zapdos is sitting at 37 right now. Full Art Charizard is sitting at 35. Squirtle Illustration Rare, 33. Charmander, 32. Alakazam, 32. Bulbasaur, 27. Charmeleon, 25. Ivysaur, 21. Pikachu, 20. So most of these cards, a lot of these cards are over $20, surprisingly. So, I mean, it's very typical for a set that's based off of the original 151. If you're looking to invest in cards, this is the set to go for, because most of these cards are over 20, and they're just going to keep continuing to rise in price to continue to retain their value. So that is our Market Watch Wednesday for this week. Now it is now time to announce the winner of the Shrouded Fable ETB, and the winner of that ETB is Angel Dividenda 9329. Congratulations, you are the winner of the Shrouded Fable ETB. Make sure you check the description for how to claim your prize. And if you guys enjoyed my content, please make sure you hit that like button. Leave a comment down below of what you think of the Stellar Crown and 151 prices right now. And make sure you subscribe to see more content like this each week. I will catch you all in the next one. Take care.